Some say Jesus was silent on the matter of universal reconciliation, and therefore either didn't believe it himself or that we too should be silent. Even great Christian thinkers have taken that position. C.S. Lewis, for example, did not think Jesus was a universalist. He accepted the traditional view and concluded that the dominical sayings, the words of Jesus himself, taught an eternal hell. Yet this only proves that even brilliant people can be utterly wrong about what they believe, especially when they interpret through inherited assumptions rather than the larger revelation of divine love. This bite-the-bullet mentality is common in certain theological circles, especially among Calvinists, who insist that the so-called hard sayings of Jesus are a test of faith. Believing them, they say, proves that we are true Christians who can face the awful truth of everlasting damnation without flinching, unlike the supposed liberals who can't stomach it. But perhaps faith is not measured by how much horror we can accept about God, but by how much goodness we dare to believe of him. One of my dearest friends, with whom I've discussed universal reconciliation for 15 years, still objects. If this were true, surely Jesus would have been clear about it. But that is the classical error of arguing from silence. Jesus was rarely as clear or straightforward as modern minds would like. He preferred to reveal truth in ways that provoke the heart rather than satisfy the intellect. Remember what Jesus said in Matthew 13:13. I speak to them in parables, because seeing they do not see, and hearing they do not hear, nor do they understand. In Mark 4:12, he gives the same reason, so that they may be ever seeing but never perceiving, and ever hearing but never understanding. Otherwise they might turn and be forgiven. And in Luke 8:10, he adds, to you it has been given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of God, but to others in parables, that seeing they may not see. Now there's a hard saying. Jesus intentionally veiled the full truth, revealing it only to those ready to see beyond the surface. And what did he reveal again and again beneath the veil? A God who seeks until he finds. The shepherd leaves the 99 until the lost one is found. The woman sweeps the house until she recovers her coin. The father runs to meet the prodigal before he can even speak. Every parable ends not in rejection, but in restoration. If these parables reveal the heart of God, then the picture is clear enough. Divine love never stops seeking, never stops redeeming. When Jesus declared, and I, when I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all people to myself, he was not speaking symbolically. He was unveiling the universal reach of his redemption. His mission, as he said in Luke 19:10, was to seek and to save what was lost. Not some, but all.